Hello there, I'm Elvis Humes, a human potential strategist and leadership consultant. Welcome to the week 23 of the Think Leadership Challenge. In today's episode, we're going to look at leading in a changing world. Let's dive in. Pioneer leaders leading in a changing world must be flexible enough to know that what worked yesterday may never work today. It is important to establish the context of this changing world. The context here is the transformation of the people you are leading or the people under your care from who they are to who they ought to be. You're moving them from where they are to where they ought to be in record time. And as a leader who is in that journey, you have to understand the dynamics associated with what ought to be done to be able to relate with them meaningfully in moving them as they transform. As the people begin to be transformed from followers into leaders, they become aware of how things work. So the pioneer leader must endeavor to recognize these changes and engage the power of negotiation, not force. Recall, I'd mentioned before in the previous videos that the people who follow you are in various levels of life. People as babes, people as children, as young people, as adults, and the other way around, as sons. Now, as babes, in that level of growth, you give them what they want. As children, you give them what they need. When they become youths, you give them what they deserve. When they become adults, you give them what they negotiate. When they become sons or become leaders in the fullness of it, they give to you who they are. It's important that you as the leader, you know how to make these progressive changes in your approach towards the people. Because as life changes, if you're going to change the result you get, or if you're going to have a different experience that is progressively inclined, it is only to the degree that you are in tune with these progressive adjustments in the way or manner you relate to the people. What's the challenge for today? Are you progressively dealing with the people that are under your care to know that as they evolve in their progressive growth levels, that you're changing the mechanism of relationship that are in line with such growth? The reason for this is this, that you have to pay attention to regard the transformation that happens in the lives of the people under your care so that you can make the best out of it. Remember, your success in leadership is tied to the success of the people under your care. So to understand how to relate with them to get things done is as critical as the success of the entire organization or the entire group that you oversee. If the message in this video resonates with you, please don't forget to like, share, and comment.